The Oprah Winfrey Show, weekdays at 3 p.m.
Alan Michael! Alan Michael, where are you?
What's all the yelling about? I'm right here.
I know where they are.
Huh?
I just talked to the guy who told Dinah where Cam is.
Well, what did he say?
I'll tell you in the car.
So you know where he is?
No, I just want to go for a joyride in the car. Would you just come on?
Today, the role of Alan Spaulding is being played by Daniel Pilon.
Alan. Alan, wait.
And now, Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Ivory, clean the way it ought to be. And by Sure Antiperspirant. Get sure and be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
Ivory Soap and Walt Disney Home Video want you to sing along with your favorite Disney song. Just enter the Pure Magic sweepstakes and win one of 1,000 sets of Disney sing-along video cassettes. Entry forms will you buy Ivory Soap and Walt Disney Home Videos.
Good morning.
The day's looking new and bright.
It's Monday again.
And you're gonna start it right.
Traffic's tied up.
'Cause there's Folgers for you that's decaffeinated too. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
A decaffeinated? And I'm waking up?
Nothing brightens your morning like mountain-grown Folgers decaffeinated. Mountain-grown coffee beans have more enticing aroma and richer flavor than any other kind.
Folgers so rich and good, the day starts like it should.
You know something? It's starting to look a lot better out there.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Decaffeinated.
Did you hear the news?
At last, April Freshness is in a dryer sheet, introducing new Downy sheets, and their biggest fan is Bernard.
Whoa, Katie, your blanket needs April Freshness. Downy sheets make everything April Fresh. Katie, see how April Fresh my stuff is? You said it. Your blanket's history.
They're here, new Downy dryer sheets for April Freshness from your dryer.
Well, you know the bad news.
Charlie Carlson looks cool under pressure. But just because his shirt is dry doesn't mean he smells good. Because underarm odor is invisible, he needs Sure Solid. Sure helps protect against wetness and odor. So, Charlie, why go to work with a dry shirt and a false sense of security? Tomorrow, use Sure Solid and be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
I hear we have a new vice president.
Thanks.
A case of brutality and corruption.
The police are lying. They killed my husband.
You're a cop's lawyer. You're one of us. The public's gonna know and the city's gonna pay.
A case of justice at any cost.
James Bowden was shot in the back.
Richard Crenna.
I'm gonna tear you apart. You're nothing more than killers.
A case of deadly force following Murder, She Wrote, Sunday on CBS.
Go away.
Alan, stop. Talk to me.
Why would I do that? For old time's sake? For the memories?
Because I asked you to.
I thought you'd have a much better opening gambit than that.
Please.
Yes, yes. Sincerity. You think I'll fall for that again? Can't use your trump card too often, darling.
Look at
It
me,
loses its
Alan.
potency.
You haven't even looked at me.
So, Reva, what brings you here?
You. Of course.
Oh, me. You mean you're done with me? There's more?
We have to talk.
No, we don't. I may be down on my luck, as they say. I have to put up with a lot of things, but I don't have to talk to you.
What do you want? You want me to beg? Is that it?
I'm not playing games. You know, there is one advantage to my new exalted position. Is that I do not have to listen to the lies of the people who betrayed me.
Oh, so now you're a fool. You lost your company and your wits?
No, I've wised up. Considerably.
In the boardroom, Alan Spaulding made snap decisions. He'd let anyone talk. He'd listen to anyone once. He'd give them a chance to present their case.
Mm-hmm. Well, perhaps you haven't noticed. But this is not a boardroom. This is a stinking alley behind a stinking bar.
Yeah. Oh, poor Alan. Poor put upon Alan.
In the boardroom, at least I stood a chance to profit by listening to someone babble on.
Look at you. Look at me. Do I look like someone who wants to take something away from you? Use your head. If I did sell you up the river and was sitting pretty, would I spend all this time and money trying to track you down?
Maybe it's true love, right?
And who'd be stupid enough to believe in that, right?
What are you doing here, Reva? You think there's still blood to be gotten out of this old stone? You're just moving in for the kill.
You were always able to get people to reveal things about themselves. Get me talking, find out what I was really up to. Well, what's the problem now, Alan? Have you lost your expertise?
You know, they have cockfights down here. Seems pretty tame compared to talking with you.
So we talk.
Okay, we talk.
No, not here. At your place.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling, but I'm temporarily out of accommodations.
Well, I paid your rent.
Oh, I see. Rich American lady fix everything, right? Well, then maybe a rich American lady can stop by at the cantina on the way. You know, it gets awfully dry down here. Isn't that the usual way you get a bum to talk? You offer him a drink. Come on, let's go.
For Pete's sake, would you please hurry up?
Will you relax already?
You are such a piece of work. I finally found out where Cam is, and you decided to come back here to break camp?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what are you trying to do, earn a merit badge or something?
Did it ever occur to you to keep your mouth shut?
Well, what if he gets away?
Well, what if somebody steals all this stuff?
Who cares? We don't need it anymore.
Oh, and you're calling me a piece of work.
Now, Michael, would you please work and yell at me at the same time?
Look, I'm the one who has to go back and face Philip for charging all of this junk, okay? And I don't feel like going back with nothing except for a pile of receipts. Is that okay with you?
You're right. Now, would you please hurry up?
Well, if you'd help me, we might get through this a little bit faster.
All right.
Come on, careful.
I'll be careful if you hurry up. Forget it. It's useless. They're probably gone by now.
Did it occur to you that maybe they're sick of all this like we are, and maybe they just want to sit around and relax for a while?
Alan Michael, Cam thinks it's fun to eat berries and lie on the ground and go fishing or whatever, and Dinah's so absolutely perfect. She probably whittled them a canoe by now. They're halfway downstream to a new location, and if we don't hurry up, we're going to miss them. What do you want, Bruce? Want me to stick this in the trunk or what?
I know exactly where I want you to stick it.
I was traveling in the dark, never sure what to do. I didn't know that I was lost. I found myself in you.
when friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
If you heard the report on 59 cold cereals by a leading consumer magazine, you'd fall through the floor.
Mine's high in calcium.
And salt.
Salt?
High in fiber.
And sugar.
Sugar?
Lots of protein.
And added fat.
Fat?
Nabisco shredded wheat was rated tops in nutrition. For no added sugar or salt, low fat, plenty of fiber and protein. Nabisco shredded wheat. Nobody else.
Nabisco. Great. For nibbling with someone you love. For lazy Sunday mornings. For eating one by one by one. Grapes.
Got great curves? Great curves deserve 18-hour. Playtex 18-hour bra supports full figures more beautifully, comfortably. Great curves deserve
the 18-hour bra.
From Playtex, the fit that makes the fashion.
A guest of mine found a roach in their iced tea, and it was horrible. Combat will not get rid of my roach problem. It won't.
That's how Eve Hansford felt before she tried Combat.
I was very surprised, but Combat took care of my roach problem. I put Combat where I knew roaches would be, and I don't have to worry anymore. Now when I have company over, I don't have to worry that I'll have roaches in my iced tea. Anybody who has a roach problem can use Combat. It really does work.
Combat, also available in ant and roach and flying insect sprays.
Alan Michael?
What?
When you were a kid, did you ever read the comic strips?
What are you talking about?
When I was a little kid, Frank would lie on his stomach on the floor and read the comic strips to me. And in Little Abner, there was this one character. I can't remember his name. But he always had a dark cloud over his head, and wherever he went, there'd be trouble. I wonder what made me think of him.
All right, go ahead, try it.
You think you've done something to fix the car?
Yeah, I found a loose wire, and I think that was the problem.
Oh, and now it's tight, right?
Yeah, go ahead, try it. Come on, keep trying.
Not starting.
Ah, damn.
Can't wait till we finally meet up with Dinah and Cam. We can admire their grandchildren, discuss their pension plan.
You know, your sense of humor is just great, but I don't see you doing anything to help out.
You told me you didn't want my help. You told me how much this car cost and that you wouldn't let just anybody fool around with this finely tuned machine. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, but you could walk back to the garage.
That was 10 miles back.
Oh, gee, I wouldn't want to put you out, so I'll go, okay?
No, neither one of us has to go. Just let me fix the car.
I told you, this isn't some wreck your brother found for $60, all right?
I told you, Alan Michael, I've been around cars my whole life. I'm really getting sick of your macho attitude.
Okay, fine. Be my guest. And when it blows up in your face, I'm going to be more than happy to say, I told you so.
Get behind the wheel. When you turn the ignition, keep pumping the gas until I tell you to stop, okay?
Do you really think you know what you're doing?
Alan Michael, if this car doesn't start, I will personally carry you back to that gas station, okay? And start pumping the gas. Keep pumping. Keep pumping.
Okay, you're right, and I'm wrong. And I hate when you're right and I'm wrong.
Yeah, you think you'd be used to that by now. Can we get moving?
You know what? When we get to the lake...
What?
Why don't you jump in it?
Got one for me?
freezing.
Yeah, you get out far enough and that lake's still pretty cold.
So,
Hey, you're a great swimmer.
I always liked the water.
Dinah, there's all sorts of things that I'd like to tell you. You're a great swimmer.
Well, did you hear me? I like the water. I sound like Nancy Drew.
You know, I'm really happy here.
Me too.
Really? You wouldn't say that if it wasn't true, would you?
Can't you tell? I'm happy.
So, you and me together, huh? I wanted this to be true for a long time. I can't believe you wanted it too. Still cold?
A little.
Get that fire going again.
Whew. Good idea.
I wish time could stand still so we could stay like this forever.
Sounds like a wonderful idea to me. Whew.
It's so beautiful here. So are you. You actually want to be here with me?
Word of honor.
I wonder if anyone's ever died from too much happiness. You know, I love you, Dinah.
I know you do.
You know, it's so simple when it's right. It's so simple.
And you know what? It's right.
Rick, what is the matter? Do I have lipstick on my teeth or something?
You're all dressed up.
Yeah?
Meredith, didn't I tell you that I was taking us to our special place tonight?
Yeah, but that's all you said. And I'm sorry, I don't know where our special place is. Unless, of course, you meant the cafeteria at Cedars, which I really hope is not our special place because the jello's just running.
You don't know where our special place is?
No? And so my idea was to get all dressed up so we'd have to go someplace, you know, like the Blue Orchid. Oh, come on, Rick, can't the Blue Orchid be our special place and champagne our special drink and lobster and caviar our special food?
Meredith, I am just glad that I have my act together and came prepared. That's all I got to say. There you go. Take it.
It's a little bit big for a wrist corsage. Tiara, darling.
Right.
Theater tickets, right? None of the above. Oh, Rick.
Hmm?
A bowling shirt.
Matching, too. Aren't they nice?
Vivid. Very vivid.
Look, bowling was the first time that you and I went out and had a very good time together, and...
And what?
Well, I just happened to love your approach. From behind, the way you just
Oh,
get
you
that thing going
stop
like
it.
this.
Come on, let's just get going.
You don't mind going bowling, do you, Meredith?
No, I think it should be fun. And we can talk about how much fun tomorrow night over dinner at the Blue Orchid.
Oh, gee, you keep mentioning that place, you're going to break me.
Oh, come on, Rick. We are a couple of the 80s. Let's have two special places.
Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you.
We're going to play miniature golf after?
No. You see, well, we're sort of doubling tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah. You see...
That should be fun. Yeah, you guys can drink beer, and us girls can sit there, giggle, and, you know, throw gutter balls. Who are we going with, Ed and Maureen?
Philip and Blake.
Oh.
Do you have a problem with that?
No problem. And I'm sure Blake is eager with anticipation.
Do you mind? Do you?
No, not at all.
I just thought it'd be a good idea for the four of us to get out and have a good time together, you know?
Yeah, it sounds great. Hey, you might even join a league.
Will you just chill out? This is going to be a good time. We are going to have a good time tonight.
Yes, I'm going to go get changed.
All right, I'm going to call Phil until we're all set.
Yeah.
Guess who? We'll see. Yeah. We'll meet you there in a few minutes, okay? All right, bye-bye. You know, Meredith, I think we are going to have a good time tonight.
sunshine, mornings looking so bright. Baby wet, but stay dry all night. Rise and shine, give her a kiss. Help your baby stay dry like this.
Only Ultra Pampers Plus is like a diaper within a diaper. This unique liner helps lock wetness away, so even when he's wet, he's dry. Even if he wets again, it still helps lock wetness away.
Ultra Pampers Plus.
Even when they're wet, they're dry.
The baby will rise and shine.
Cake. Chocolate cake.
I just love that Dunkin' Hines. The lighter way you make it.
Chocolate cake.
Can't help myself. It's Dunkin' Hines and nobody else.
You trying to torture me?
Only Dunkin' Hines lets you choose our light recipe. With less calories, you'll love it even more.
Can't help myself. It's Dunkin' Hines and nobody else.
So light it disappears.
Bet you think a bottle of your dishwashing liquid does a lot of dishes. Well, if it's the old green one, it does this many. Not bad. But there's one that does more than any other leading liquid. It's Ivory liquid with longer lasting suds. The same 32-ounce size Ivory can do that many, and more, and even more. You get 700 more clean dishes out of Ivory, the dishwashingest liquid.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tuesday on CBS, the excitement begins with special guest star Kirk Douglas. Ringmasters Delta Burke, Merv Griffiths, Cesar Romero, and presenting Carol Channing, Tony Dow, Marla Gibbs, Marshall Gordner, Pat Morita, Glenn Ford, Juliet Prowse, and more in the 12th annual Circus of the Stars, Tuesday.
This is CBS.
Smith Motors in Fort Atkinson is the GM giant. Just a short, pleasant drive from Madison, you can comparison shop all 5 GM lines at one dealership, Smith Motors. Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Chevrolet, Buick, and Cadillac. And the convenience of Smith Motors service department hours is legendary. 7:30 a.m. until 1:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. Smith Motors, the GM giant in Fort Atkinson, home of Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Cadillac, and Chevrolet cars and trucks.
Look at Shopko's back-to-school optical sale. You'll see 3 great reasons to save. First, you'll find 1/3 off every pair of single-vision eyeglasses for men, women, and children. Second, look into ultraviolet coating that protects your eyes, free when you purchase plastic lenses. And third, all of our eyeglasses are guaranteed for a year against breakage. Get 1/3 off eyeglasses now during Shopko's back-to-school optical sale.
Say hello to a good buy at Shopko.
I'm Beth Zerbakken.
I'm Mark Kane. On our next Live at 5, we'll review the new Dirty Harry movie, The Deadpool.
We'll also meet some Wall Street whiz kids.
So join us at 5.
Family Ties, weeknights at 6:30.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Ultra Pampers Plus. Helps lock wetness away from your baby so even when he's wet, he's dry. And by Dunkin' Hines family of baking mix products. They're so irresistible, you'll see why you can't help yourself.
Here you go. Oh, thanks. Well, it looks like I got here just in the nick of time. Why? Well, all this stuff and your cute little outfit and just getting ready to clean the house, huh?
Yeah, well, Rusty's parents are coming later.
Oh, where's Rusty?
He's at work. I told you.
Well, so you're back here in the babushka making his little house a home, huh?
Why do you do that?
What?
You make fun of me. You make fun of everything I want.
Oh, do you really want to use all the attachments on the vacuum cleaner?
Darcy, Rusty told me that he loves me. He loves me. And I'll do anything for him. Even run the vacuum cleaner.
Look, I'm on your side.
I'm happy. I really am.
And I'm also really glad that he told you that he loves you. You
Well, then,
deserve it.
How come you give me such a hard time?
Because I worry. Because you do everything to an extreme, and you make these 180-degree turns, and now you say you've got the answer to everything.
And you never want me to forget that once I made some mistakes, right?
No, I never want you to forget that you're an addict.
I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. I know, I know, I know.
And because it scares me whenever anybody says, here's the answer to everything. And all of a sudden you're Snow White and you're just starting the happily ever after part.
Well, I'm not supposed to be happy? Listen, I'm not going to feel bad because I'm making our house a home. It's what I want to do, Darcy. I'm not doing it because Rusty told me to.
Told me off. That's great.
You get on my nerves sometimes. You know, you really do.
I get on everybody's nerves. But it's like I told you at the beginning. I'll never lie to you.
Does that mean you can't say anything nice?
It's a real nice house.
Well, thanks. Listen, I'm not deluding myself. I am really happy. I really am.
I believe you. I really do.
Coffee, sir.
Ah, thank you.
So what did you think?
About what?
The cake.
It was good. Very, very, very moist.
Oh, you jerk. Didn't you think that it was just a trifle unusual that Homicide pitched in to buy you a cake?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done that since the death penalty was revived.
I was very, very touched.
And Vice made punch. Okay, so it was terrible punch, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Listen, I appreciate it. I appreciate all this. It is good to be back, but I'm still a little uncomfortable with things being a big deal. I mean, I like it much better when you and I are undercover, we're getting the job done, and no one much notices.
Uh-huh. Believe me, tomorrow, everything will be back to normal. No one will even notice you, my friend. They won't even be pleasant, okay?
Thank you. I'll know I'm back then here.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I'd like to talk to Shane here.
Sirianni, you are just the man that he needs to see.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Rusty's been having kind of a hard time today. He thinks that the people around the office here are just being a little too nice to him. And you know, you are the man that could take care of that in a second, right? Thank you, I've got work to do.
Hey, she has got an attitude problem, that one.
She is some woman and cop. So what is up with you, Sirianni?
Well, you and I have never really gotten along too well.
I didn't think you got along too well with anybody.
Hey, what I'm trying to say is I think you got a bum rap. You deserve the promotion. Sorry if I kicked you when you were down. I should have known you wouldn't go south.
Did I just hear you admit that you were wrong?
Yeah, and if you tell anyone, I will kill you.
Jay, what's wrong? You're smiling. All during the party, you looked like you were at an IA hearing.
Well, it's just good to be back at work and in the office, that's all, Captain.
Well, I'll take care of that. Feeling good right now. Jenny, come on in here.
Yes, sir.
So what's up, Captain? Chief?
Our next assignment?
No, look, this is procedure. And there's nothing I can do about it.
About what?
You got promoted, you get a new partner. I'm sorry.
Well, no reason to sugarcoat it, Captain. Chief.
I said I was sorry.
Hey, it's okay. I thought something like this was coming up. I mean, it's procedure, right?
Jenny, this is only temporary.
Hey, I know that. Besides, in a week or two, when I get promoted to detective sergeant, then I'm sure that we're
We are gonna be back as partners sooner than you know it.
Right. Well, I've got some paperwork I've got to get out, Captain. You know, just then, I hope it didn't sound like I was joking when I said that I was going to make detective sergeant. I meant it. And we are going to be partners again, Rusty.
I'd bet my badge on that.
Hey, Shane, is this your new address?
Yeah, why?
Guys at the front desk, we're sending you a bottle of champagne. We want to make sure it's going to the right place.
Thank you.
It's imported, too, all the way from Indiana. Or is that Missouri?
Murchison, you're as funny as ever, definitely.
It's not a joke. It's real cheap champagne.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, we're glad you're back, but we're not, like, thrilled or anything.
Me either. Not a bit.
Do you want me to pour you a drink?
No, thanks.
I don't blame you. It's not exactly your 7-year-old scotch.
Yeah, that's another thing I've learned down here. 7-year-old scotch is a little more expensive than tequila.
You could have gotten whatever you wanted.
That's right. That's right. Rich American lady have many pesos. Oh, where are my manners? Please serve yourself.
You're the one who wanted it.
Yeah, okay, I'll save it for after you've gone.
But you'll listen to what I have to say.
Sure, for the price of a bottle, I'll hang on to every word.
The whole time I was looking for you, I kept thinking, surely he's figured it out by now. Alan's too smart a man not to have realized what really happened.
Right. Strikes me odd that you would think that this man sitting here is smart. You know, smart men don't hang out in cantinas in old Mexico cadging tequila from tourists.
Sure they do, when they're feeling sorry for themselves, and that's exactly what you're doing.
Hard-hitting, right? You're so good at that, Reva.
Stop it.
Yes. Fiery, self-righteous.
Would you stop and think?
You don't want me to think. You just want me to listen.
Then do it. That night, the night at the gala, I was as happy as I could be. Happier than I ever thought I could be.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Everything was going right on schedule.
Did you ever stop and ask yourself why I would do something so stupid as to set you up?
Money, Reva. Lots and lots of money.
But you and I both know I didn't have to stab you in the back to get my hands on it. You were the only person I would have had to share it with.
Yeah. Sounds nice. I'd like to believe it. But you know, the whole operation revolved around that emerald mine, and that was your exclusive domain.
He conned me too, Alan.
You mean dear Philip? Your old pal?
Your son. I believed him the same way you believed him.
You were just an innocent pawn.
Why is that so hard to believe? He sure pulled the wool over your eyes.
Yes. But I didn't profit by being conned.
Afterwards, I went to him, Alan. And he has as much as admitted that that prospectus on the emerald mine was fraudulent.
And then did you make a deal for remuneration? Or was it prearranged? You know, I have a hard time believing that you took it on the chin, Reva. I have a hard time believing that you didn't have a little something out of it.
Oh, there was much more to gain from it.
Right.
You see, it turns out that Joshua's conscience was bothering him. So when he signed on, he negotiated for my financial security, and Philip agreed.
And of course, you didn't know about it.
When I found out about it, that's when I went to them and I told them where they could stick that money of theirs. And it wasn't in an IRA.
So they were all bad people, right? And all these bad people were heaping money upon you. And you said, no. I'm too good. I don't want that. I don't want to hurt my little Alan.
Yes, jerk.
And now you're here to set me back.
I'm here to get you back to Springfield. To get back what they took from you.
That's right. With you at my side. Boy. You were right.
What?
I did get you to reveal yourself. Now I know why you're here. Josh and Philip double-crossed you. You knew about the arrangement for your financial security. What you didn't know was that they wouldn't come across.
You pig-headed...
Yeah. And now I am your only and last chance at the brass ring. So you're going to urge me back into battle, and we're going to share the spoils.
I'm telling you the truth.
Yes, of course, as always.
You want more truth? I'll tell you more truth. Oh, and this is really gonna get you going. This is really gonna get you laughing. I came here because I love you.
No. No, that particular lie does not make me laugh.
I'm all you've got left. I'm the only one person in this world who loves you. You and I both know that that's true. Alan, don't be a fool. Don't turn your back on me. I am your last chance.
You know, I think I'm gonna have that drink now. All those lies make me thirsty.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
Tony, what are you eating now? Fruitful Bran?
Yeah, it's peaches and raisins.
Hey, Tony, that looks good.
It is. It's fruitful bran. It's apples and dates.
You just said it was peaches and raisins.
Well, it was.
Don't lie to your father.
Well, now it's raisins, apples, and dates.
Didn't you just tell your mother?
Hey, it is apples and dates.
Give me the box, Rosa. I'll decide.
Only Fruitful Bran has so many fruits, you get a different fruitful combination in every bite.
It's peaches, raisins, and dates.
So it's
Kellogg's Fruitful Bran. It's never the same bite twice.
The next time you have a glass of orange juice, tomato, or grapefruit, think about this. You get more of 7 important vitamins and minerals in a glass of great-tasting Sunsweet prune juice. Sunsweet. Here's to your health.
When I dance, it's a real workout for my hair. That's why I always use White Rain hairspray. For all the hold of the fancy brands, without the fancy price.
White Rain hairspray. Beautiful hold at a beautiful price.
They say men get better with age, and women just age. Oh, really?
Oil of Olay.
Men get character lines, women get wrinkles. Oh, really?
Created to penetrate quickly, lessen the look of lines.
Only men get sexier. Oh, really?
Created to fight dryness, silken, like your skin's youthful fluid.
I don't intend to grow old gracefully.
Oil of Olay.
I'm fighting it every step of the way. Really.
Please, Reva. No melodrama.
You are pushing too hard, Alan. You're working way too hard to keep from listening to me.
Well, I listened.
Philip hurt you, and now you're pushing the whole world away.
Please, please, no analysis.
I love you.
Don't say that. Stop saying it. Damn it. I've listened politely to all your babble, but I don't ever want to hear that phrase again.
But it's true.
No. What is true is that you have this hunger, just like you've told me. It's inside you. And when you have it, you'll do anything for it. You'll say anything. And you can be incredibly, amazingly convincing.
Don't do this.
You know what feeds that hunger? It's money. You know, from the beginning, I was just a business transaction for you. Even back to my buying you to come back to Springfield.
You did not buy me.
Well, now I don't have any money anymore, so I have nothing to offer you. Why don't you find somebody who... Why don't you go to Philip? He's rolling in it.
It's the truth. And deep down inside, you know it is.
Oh, Reva. Nobody plays a scene like you.
I know why you talk to me about coming to Springfield. You're doing it to try to wipe out what you really feel. I looked into your eyes when I was lying in that hospital. I know what love looks like, Alan.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
All right. So now you're trying to hurt me, trying to make me feel cheap?
No. Oh, no. No, I know now that you are not cheap.
Well, I didn't do anything to you. It was your son. And I know that must hurt like hell, but it was not me.
You know, be pretty to think so, wouldn't it?
Alan.
Yeah, pretty. But very, very stupid.
That's a nice hello.
I'm sorry, Hawk, but you look so cute.
I do not look cute. I look distinguished. Here.
Ah, wildflowers, my favorite. Thank you, Hawk.
Do you know what they charge for a bunch of flowers you could pick on the side of the road in Oklahoma? Why am I telling you about that? I should be telling you how pretty you look.
Well, is it okay? You didn't say where we were going.
Okay, it's just right.
For what? What are we going to do?
I hope you like it. I made reservations at that little country restaurant we found.
Ah, Hawk, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I figured now we know that Rusty's safe and sound. This time we can really enjoy it. Huh?
Well, wonderful. What time's the reservation? I think I should tell the babysitter.
6.
6? What are we going to do, walk?
Well, no.
Well, why'd you have me get dressed so early for? I could have fed Mara her supper myself.
I just thought I'd...
What?
We'd drop by and see Rusty and Rose on our way.
Oh. That's what you thought.
Yeah, I got a housewarming gift from us in the car. It's one of them toaster ovens. Rusty likes a good grilled cheese. This one's self-cleaning.
Hawk, I hate it when you do this.
Do what?
Spring something on me at the last minute, because you know I'm not going to like it.
What, you don't want to go by and see your own son in his new house?
Not with her there.
Her name is Rose.
I know that. And I also know that if we drop by and say, hi, here's a new toaster, it's the same thing as saying that we think it's fine they're living together.
I got him back, Sarah. I wouldn't care if he was living with a chimpanzee. God gave him back to us. I'm not about to be the one to ignore that gift. You can sit in the car. I'm going to see my boy.
There's supposed to be a date. You gonna cross me on our first date?
Yep.
Laurel, we're dropping by to see my son Russell, and then we're going on to dinner. I'll call you from the restaurant and tell you what the number is.
Thank you.
Every once in a while, you have a point, Hawk. Every once in a while.
Ethics mean absolutely nothing to you. Ethics? Yes, ethics. You don't give a damn if you cheat. You don't care at all. No, I'm not throwing a tantrum. I just want you to play fair because you're a cheater. Fair?
Fair? You want to do fair?
Yeah, you want to
How
settle
about
this?
one frame?
Let's do this right now. Fine.
Heads up.
Fine.
Let's
One
do it.
frame?
One frame for the whole...
I'll do it.
They're joking. Yes. And you knew about it all along.
Uh-huh. So let me tell you something. When Dr. Bing gets really angry at somebody, he just gets more and more polite.
Look at Philip now. He's like a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Gosh. You know, I've often wondered what it'd be like to have such a good friend. You don't know? No, me either. You know, those two are really good together. Nothing should come between them ever.
Well, they seem to be having a really good time tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, miracle of miracles,
What?
Rick is even being nice to me. It's the first time he hasn't been painfully polite.
Well, the old boy is trying.
And I really appreciate that.
You know, I think things are finally gonna smooth out.
Oh, you must feel like the weight of the world is finally off your shoulders, now that the grant is official.
Oh, well, thanks to you.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. My goodness, you had the brainstorm of the century by calling Johnny, and we all know that's what's changed everybody's mind.
I'm just glad everything worked out. I'm even glad I'm out bowling now that we're all getting along.
What's wrong? And my eyes closed.
That's what you get for cheating.
He whines when he loses, so I let him win.
No,
Yes.
we had a bet, too. What are you going to do about the bet?
Oh, we didn't shake hands.
I don't care if we should. He signed away his
No,
firstborn. Right here, pal. I wanted in right there. You're a notary public around here.
Corporate types are all the same. All right. I frisk.
I'm gonna sign away little Ricky. I wanted his pen.
Little Ricky. You gonna have a family?
Little Ricky?
Little Ricky? Yeah.
What's wrong?
I can't find my pen.
Your pen?
Yeah, my good pen.
Well, what does it look like?
My pen. You've seen my. It's gold. It's got the Spalding logo on it. You've seen it a million times. I probably lost it down there when you were trying to cheat me. Come on, help me look for it.
Yeah.
It happened after the prom.
Hey, check out the girl in blue.
The attack of the taco.
Whoa!
Oh, no. All over the rented shirt. Next day, Mom is steamed.
Taco sauce is dried into the fleas.
And my luck, she's out of her liquid stuff. I run out for some, but get the wrong stuff.
Right stuff. Liquid Tide gets out lots of dried-in stains other liquids can't.
Well, guess what? This stuff works.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Let's go, Dad!
Okay, let me just look in on Jenny.
Hurry. You said the fish bite early.
Uh-oh, sport. Jenny's diaper leaked all over the sheets. Hey, what do you say we change it before we go?
She's always messing things up.
There is a diaper that helps stop leaking all night long. Love's Deluxe. Only Love's has the night guard system to quickly distribute wetness again and again. So Love's can hold a full night's wetness without leaking.
Is her bed wet again?
No, we found a diaper that helps take care of that. Didn't we, Jenny?
That's good.
So you like your little sister again?
I like that diaper.
Oh.
Zestfully clean.
Soap leaves a sticky film on you that won't rinse away, but Zest rinses you fully clean.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Good afternoon. From CBS News, this is Newsbreak. NASA has decided to replace a defective valve on Space Shuttle Discovery. That will delay another attempt to test fire its main engines until late next week at the earliest. The Iran-Contra judges postponed the trial of Oliver North until after the November elections to give lawyers more time to examine a mass of classified documents. Now this.
Some people perspire
We sweat. So for us, Arid Double X Solid.
with the great musk scent.
And now, Arid Double X Protection comes in a new extra wide solid too.
Helps keep us extra
dry.
10-term New York Congressman Mario Biaggi resigned today. Yesterday, Biaggi was convicted of extortion in the WedTech scandal. Unemployment rose 1/10 of a point last month to 5.4%. I'm Ray Brady, CBS News, New York. Details on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rabbit.
I think I'll start a fire. All of a sudden, I'm hungry.
Don't be a fool, Alan. You still have everything you need.
Yes, obviously.
You have your brains, your drive. You're the same man.
Oh, no. I have, as they say, changed.
Then we'll live differently. Quietly.
Yes, a little island of domestic bliss.
You can have it if you want it. Alan, you haven't lost anything important. Just money.
And my son. And everything I've built for him. And I'm sorry to disagree, Reva, but I've also lost you.
No, you haven't. You can push me away, but you haven't lost me.
Well, I've lived up to my end of the bargain. I listened.
No, you haven't. You haven't heard a word I said.
Well, then there's no point in this going on. Goodbye, Reva. Oh. More pesos? Why so generous?
No, no. Not pesos. You drop that. Adios.
Rosie! I'm home. Rose? Rosie, where are you? Upstairs. Rose, I'm home.
Every day, there are more and more new things designed to go into your microwave. Unfortunately, some of the things you stick in have a way of sticking around. Introducing new Easy Off Microwave Oven Cleaner. It effectively removes grease and spatters safely and easily. The way we see it, what goes into your microwave should also come out.
Roaches. Hungry. They'll eat almost anything, go anywhere to get it. But not in this house. New Raid Ant and Roach Killer's breakthrough formula protects up to 4 full months. It's the fastest killing, Raid's longest lasting roach spray ever. To protect your home, trust Raid Ant and Roach Killer. Nobody does it better.
Gas pain, bloating. Gas-X has the strongest, fastest relief ingredient. Painful gas is like beer bubbles. Add the leading antacid. Add Gas-X. Only Gas-X gets rid of the gas. The strongest, fastest reliever for gas pain and bloating. Gas-X.
Most anti-itch medicines relieve itching on your skin, but Dermarest doesn't stop there. Dermarest also fights what's causing the itching in your skin. Dermarest stops the itch where it starts.
Introducing Trey LA, the fragrance sets LA inside out.
Beverly Hills is so Trey LA. There's a schmancy fat car scat with a big shot. Everybody's checking everybody out.
If a man you've never met suddenly gives you flowers, that's the impulse of new Trey LA.
Trey LA's LA inside out.
Trey LA from Impulse.
What the hell's going on here? The feature's about to begin.
Do you want to tell me what's wrong? I mean, you didn't say word one in the car all the way home.
I have to ask you a question.
Sure, of course.
What is Philip's pin doing here?
Because women sweat too, there's Lady Speed Stick Antiperspirant. Wide coverage and speed stick protection that glides on dry. For wetness and odor protection that's hard to beat, but gentle for a woman. Lady Speed Stick. Protects you like a man, treats you like a woman.
Baby oil never looked or felt like this. It's the first baby oil that's not greasy. Baby Magic Rich and Creamy Baby Oil.
People are cleaning up everywhere. Throwing out cleaners they don't need, because all they need is Lysol Direct. The one cleaner that cleans everything, without rinsing. People are making room for Lysol Direct, now also in new trigger spray.
New light scent, love my carpet. The light scent not to be made light of. It's tougher on tough carpet odors than Arm & Hammer Light. Light scent, love my carpet. Delightful.
On Beauty and the Beast.
To be abandoned by those you love. How can their hearts be so hardened?
You're dead. Nobody wants you.
Don't you care what happens to him?
Tonight.
Good reporter would never get in bed with the subject.
John Travolta, Jamie Lee Curtis, Mary Lou Henner, and Lorraine Newman are working hard to be perfect.
This has been Guiding Light. Sportswear by Norton McNorton. Be sure to be with us Monday for another full hour of Guiding Light.
I'm Richard Kiley with American Treasury. Some of America's greatest treasures spent World War II boxed up and hidden away in Kentucky. Story after this.
Have some butterball.
I'm worried about you, Mom. These are cold cuts. Butterball's a turkey.
Not always. Now Butterball is turkey cold cuts. Great tasting bologna, pastrami, and salami.
Ma, I can't believe my mouth.
After all, it's Butterball cold cuts.
Soon after America entered World War II, the Library of Congress set to work protecting our nation's greatest treasures. 5,000 cases of books and documents were shipped into hiding at colleges in Virginia and Ohio. But the most valued items, including the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights, were placed under guard in the U.S. Gold Depository at Fort Knox, Kentucky. It's a fact in the Library of Congress. Learn more about World War II in your library.
This is CBS.